Question: has something like this ever happened to you? Back in a few. Ring, 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 ring. Oh, and did I forget to tell you? It's like you just stepped out of the shower. You look like last week's leftovers. You're totally not in the mood for anything at the moment. And ring, ring, the phone, ring, ring. Hello, how are you? Oh, how nice. How did you find my number? I haven't spoken to you in what, 30 years? How's your family? Oh, what? You're in the neighborhood? How far? You like to see me? Oh, okay. Sure. When are you coming over? Oh, you want to stop by for lunch? Or maybe dinner? Oh, yeah. It would be so wonderful to see you. Okay. Yeah, same address. Yeah, I know. That's how you have the same phone number. Right. Oh, I can't wait to see ya. Bye. Not. Tell the truth. Has that ever happened to you? Or something along those lines. We'll get into it in a second. Hi, this is Jan from New York City, and my channel name is Jan from New York City. Saves time, money, effort, energy, and even sometimes sanity. I think this falls under the sanity section. I'm not a psychotherapist. I'm just Jan from New York City that likes to save a buck or two and has lived 62 years on this planet and has been through a few things, like been around the block a few times. This kind of phone call, don't get me wrong, it could be the greatest and nicest thing when it's all said and done. But did you ever have those down moments in your life where you kind of want to decompress? Ever have a day it reminds me when I watch Kate Caden's channel and she does her pajama drama, such a great show, by the way. And I'm thinking there are days you just want to hang out in your jammies, and lo and behold, that is the day that you, in all probability, will receive this type of phone call. What is a person to do? Well, the first thing a person is to do is to not panic, okay? Not panic. Everything will be all right. And also to assess, is this something that you really want to do? Is this something that you really have to do? And if you go back to that phone call, it sounds just like the person has control. The other person on the other end has taken total control of the conversation. My character, whomever that was, let's call it me, just couldn't seem to get out of it because that person was shoving their words down my throat. It was almost like, well, I'm going to be there whether you like it or not. So there. Okay. So this is what happens. We need to learn how to say no. I know we've gone over this topic every once in a while, but this is a specific situation. Wasn't that the day that you wanted to hang out in your pajamas? Let's pretend that you're a person that is highly driven, okay? And literally, especially when you're in business for yourself, self-employed people, I mean, we're cranking it. Self-employed people are cranking it. And there's nobody there to say, stop, take a break. It's okay. It'll be all right. No. And if you don't do that for yourself, every once in a while, you go bonkers. So word of advice, always take a little break somewhere in between. Find the time to do that. Make the time to do that. Okay. So then you get this call. What do? Do you just go for it? And then let's add matters to the thing that the house is disorganized. Let's say that's the one day you just left everything around for later today after your pre-planned leisurely nap or hang out binge watching all of your favorite shows, whether it's here, there, or anywhere. This was supposed to be your day. Like, the day of days, the day that you waited for 6 out of 7 days of the week. Okay. Here's what you have to do, in my opinion. Okay. This is what I would do. Okay. I'm not telling you what to do. Let's revamp what I just said. This is what I would do. I would carefully consider the situation. I would ask myself, well, can I carve out 1 hour for that person? And draw a little boundary. Okay, so I have to get dressed and not live in my pajamas that day. I'll live with that. Okay, so I might have to forfeit some of that nap. But that person, let's think about this for a minute. That person thought enough of you to look you up. Okay, so what I would do, if I have mixed bag feelings, I would say yes to it, but draw a boundary line. I would call the person back right away and say, I thought about everything. I looked at my schedule. You're more than welcome to come. We'll have a fast bite. It'd be great to see you. But I did have other plans. Because first of all, that person, whether they realize it or not, it was kind of not nice to, get to you at the last minute like that. Give you a little heads up. I love giving people heads up. That's how I think. How about you out there? Do you give people heads up on visits, or do you just plop yourself over there and just get very spontaneous? Okay. I guess there's no right or wrong way, but for me, Janet, I'm old fashioned. Again, I'm a boomer kid. Okay. I still believe in, you call someone, you give them, at least 1 or 2 days notice, because this is real life. And, when you work for yourself, especially, sometimes things just don't happen the exact way that you want them to. So, in this case, it's neither a yes completely or a no. It's a yes to a fault, a yes with a boundary. And that's what we need to do. Sometimes you really just can't say an affirmative or a negative straight. There has to be a medium, a medium situation there. And in this case, it really, really is. Now, let's change the topic around for a second. If this is a person that you really never spent that much time with in life anyway, I would be wondering, why is this person looking me up? I would assess the whole thing. Why, after 25, 30 years, is this person wanting to see me, with such, great urgency or whatever type thing? Again, it's all dependent upon your situation. But how about you? Have you ever had situations where you said, yeah, but you're really thinking and you really much rather had said, no? What did you do? Share it in the comments section below. But we do have to practice to say no once in a while. There are times just plain old no. No, I'm sorry, it's not a good time. Or let's do this another time, whatever. Always be polite. There's no reason not to be polite. You know what I'm saying? Polite works. I like polite. Anyway, think about it. Have an amazing Sunday, everybody. And I'll be back tomorrow with some money-saving tips. Food for thought, right? Have a great, great day.